Okay, call to order Borough of White Oak, meeting of council, August 19th, 2024, 7:30 p.m. Pledge allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Councilman Kim Backus.
Here.
Councilwoman Offerman.
Here.
Mayor Martin.
Here.
Councilman Davis.
Here.
Councilwoman Harbert.
Here.
Councilman Russell.
Here.
Councilwoman Sheridan.
Here.
Councilwoman DePaul. We have a quorum.
Thank you. Need a motion to approve minutes of July 8th, 2024 council workshop meeting and July 15th, 2024 council meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Question on the motion?
Yeah, I do have a question. Is it going to be the corrected version? Yes. Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Executive session, Ashley.
Thank you, Mr. President. This evening, council had a brief executive session prior to tonight's meeting to discuss personnel issues.
Thank you. We're entering the public comments section under Pennsylvania Sunshine Act 65 PACS 710.1. Public participation. The Borough of White Oak will provide an opportunity for residents and taxpayers of the borough to make public comments. Comments are limited to 3 minutes. I guess we have two here. Come on up and state your name, the podium, and your address, please.
Okay. My name is Barb Harvey. I live at 1114 Monongahela Boulevard. And I just wondered if last year at this time I had asked if they would patch the alleyway behind Monongahela Boulevard.
Okay.
And nothing's been done about it yet. I did see some borough workers coming up and down the street. I've asked a few times. They said, oh, eventually. But, you know, I mean, if they can't get to it, I'd just rather know about it than just say, yeah, they're going to be there whenever they get a chance.
He's on his notepad right now.
11:14.
We'll send him up. He's writing on his notepad now, so.
Okay, well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And my name is Kathy Peterson, and I live at 1521 Fawcett Avenue in White Oak. And I'm having the same problem with my alley behind me. It's Glen Alley between Lincoln Way and Fawcett. Patty's Pastisseria used to be on that side of the street, and they had heavy trucks that came through there all the time. And so it's really dug up. And I was here with Barb last year too, and nothing has been done with that alley. It's a mess.
Alrighty, he's
Okay.
got that on his notepad too.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Any more public comments? Mayor's report, Anna Martin.
Thank you, Mr. President. Police activity for July 2024. 2 DUI, 1 simple assault, 18 traffic citations, 7 non-traffic citations, 16 vehicle accidents, 15 domestic-related incidents, 3 reported fraud, 2 narcotics-related, 26 total traffic stops, 12 reported suspicious incidents, vehicles or people, 19 welfare checks, and total reportable incidents, 281. That concludes my report, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mayor. Standing committee reports, finance, Jason Russell.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. We'll start with the treasurer's report for July 2024. Beginning balance, unrestricted account, $3,237,407.84. Restricted account, $3,563,788.08, for a total of $6,801,195.92. Actual revenues, unrestricted account, $998,698.43. Restricted account, $1,951,102.73, for a total of $2,949,801.16. Actual expenditures, unrestricted account, $1,343,029.87. Restricted account, $1,393,689.07 for a total of $2,736,718.94. Fund balance unrestricted account, $2,893,076.40. Restricted account, $4,121,201.74 for a total of $7,014,278.14. That's in the form of a motion.
A motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Motion approving the check register for the month of July, which includes electronic fund transfers and general fund checks in the following ranges: 50247 to 50415, totaling $889,767.87.
A motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Motion authorizing the following interfund transfers for the month of July. Liquid fuels to the general fund, $7,835.57. Solid waste to the general fund, $687.50. Post-retirement to the general fund, $1,906.44. Capital fund to the general fund, $86,859.54. Fire fund, Rainbow Volunteer Fire Company to the general fund, $89.50. Fire fund, White Oak Number 1 to the general fund, $89.50. Fire fund, Rainbow Fire Company to the general fund, $850.05. Fire fund, White Oak Number 1 to the general fund, $1,000.47. Total transfers, $99,318.57.
Have a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
That ends my report, Mr. Davis.
Thank you, Jason. Health, Environment, and Cable, Joel Harbert.
Thank you, President Davis. I make a motion to authorize payment to Kevin Kane for wildlife services, or wildlife control services, I'm sorry, in the amount of $800 for the month of July.
A motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
And I make a motion to authorize payment to the Hideaway Kennels for animal control services in the amount of $510 for the month of July.
A motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Joel. Parks and Recreation, Julie Opperman.
Thank you, President Davis. I just have a couple announcements. Unfortunately, the pool season is coming to a close. We will be supporting regular daily hours until and including Sunday, August 18th, which was yesterday. We'll be closed Monday through Friday and reopen for the weekend of August 24th and 25th, and closed again during the week, and we'll be open the final weekend of Labor Day, August 31st to September 2nd. We are having a Hero Run Walk 5K this Saturday at 9 a.m. at Heritage Hills Park. You can still register and come walk or run with us. Please go to our website and the official Borough Facebook page. White Oak Borough's second annual Oktoberfest celebration is Saturday, October 5th at the White Oak Athletic Association Gymnasium. Adult tickets are $30, child tickets 12 and under are $15, and they're available here at the municipal building. George, for senior updates.
Okay, thank you, Julie. Last Wednesday, we had our monthly meeting, and we had 45 people attend, and we had a magician entertain us, and everybody had a great time. For the remainder of August, we have our chair yoga on Mondays and Wednesdays. We have a coffee hour this Thursday at 9:30. Next month, our yoga continues Mondays and Wednesdays, coffee hours on the 5th and 19th. Wednesday, the 11th at 1 o'clock. In our monthly meeting, we will have a Medicare seminar, so those that are looking to make changes in their Medicare options, this is a good time to learn more about it. Our cardio drumming classes start on the 24th of September. That's a Tuesday at 1 o'clock, and that continues for 10 weeks. We have 30 people signed up already, and the Athletic Association has graciously allowed us to use their gym because of the space limitations. Looking ahead in October, again, yoga and coffee. Wednesday meeting, October 16th, we're having a Life Options Resource Fair. And on Wednesday, October 23rd, starting at 1 o'clock, we will have a personal defense class led by Joe Hoffman. Cardio drumming is through that month as well. Looking ahead into the fall, our Christmas party is scheduled on Thursday the 12th, entertainment by Mikey D. Our trips next month are 9/11 Memorial Trip, that's on Tuesday the 17th. In October the 15th, we're going to see the Altoona Curve, not the Altoona Curve minor league team, the actual curve on the mountainside.
I was going to say, baseball should be
Right,
up.
right. And we'll have a dinner in Lake Trobe later that afternoon. In November 23rd, Saturday night, we're going to view Light Up Night aboard the Gateway Clipper.
Well, they keep you
So
pretty busy,
the
George.
seniors are busy. Yes, they are. They are an energetic group. Thank you.
Lori, anything with the Athletic Association?
Fall baseball and softball will be starting in the beginning of September. And also towards the end of September, it would be the beginning of fall basketball signups. And that's all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julie, George, and Lori. Planning and zoning, Amanda's not here. Joelle, you want to take that?
Sure. The Code Enforcement Department report for July 2024. Mr. Snelson conducted 19 occupancy inspections, 9 occupancy inspections, 3 rental inspections, 8 complaint inspections, and 6 violation inspections. He assisted several residents with zoning and permitting questions, and he issued the following permits, certificates, or notices: 16 certificates of occupancy, 2 temporary certificate of occupancies, 1 temporary access certificate, 5 zoning permits, 4 permit applications were sent over to CEA for review, 3 residential building permits received back from CEA and were processed, and 9 violation notices were issued. This full report is available here at the Borough Building during regular business hours, and that concludes that report.
Thank you, Joelle. Public safety, Lori Schreider.
Mr. Davis? I have a motion to purchase a rack mount DL 360 Gen 11 16-core server, APC server battery backup, and NAS Synology system at a total cost of $12,405.
I have a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I have another motion to purchase Windows server license with 15 users from Shiloh Service, Inc., at a total cost of $1,590.
A motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I also have just a briefing. We had spoke at our workshop meeting. I had mentioned that one of our Rainbow firefighters was one of the firemen that just returned with the DCNR firefighting crews. They just returned yesterday, so I'll have more to speak about it next meeting. That ends my report.
Thank you, Lori. Public Works, George Gambakis.
Thank you, Chuck. I'd like to start off by addressing the ladies that talked about the alleys in the back. Although I encourage our residents, if they see our street department out, ask them questions, but let me qualify you. They are knowledgeable on the exact task of what they're doing, but not so much as far as our planning is and what's in the future. So that's that, yeah, okay. And we were aware of those alleys. We're gonna get to them. Yeah, that's the best I can say right now. Okay. For the month of July, we had 800 man-hours. The highlights of those hours were done with the residential chipping, work at the playground, working with the brush hog, which is the device that goes along the sides of the streets and it catches the high grass, the weeds, etc. They spent a lot of time at the park and a lot of miscellaneous items. And the full report is available here between 8:30 and 4 to look at everything else. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to purchase a Kubota BX2380TV 60-1 four-wheel drive lawnmower from Golden Eagle Equipment at a total cost of $14,527. This unit will replace our current 17-year-old Toro mower, which we've had estimates on having it repaired over $9,000. So that's in form of a motion.
I have a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
And that concludes my report, Mr. Davis.
Thank you, George. Need a motion to accept the tax collector's report and pay the fees and commissions and fees due for July 2024.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Engineers report, Robert Roach.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. We have been assisting the borough with a survey and analyzing options for accessing the storm sewer drainage erosion issue off Educational Drive, and assisted the borough obtaining, and they are currently waiting on the contract from the county for a $50,000 grant to pave the walking trail at Heritage Hill Park. And the MS4 program will ensure the borough submits its annual report by the end of next month, and we've been working on plans and a permit application for stream bank stabilization project associated with that. That's all for me.
Need a motion to accept the engineers report and pay the fees due to Penn ENR for invoice 2025-228 dated July 17th, 2024, totaling $2,200. And invoice 25228 dated August 13th, 2024, totaling $2,732.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Clarification, the second invoice is 25332, dated August 13th.
25332.
Yes.
Need a motion to accept the amended report?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Solicitor report, Ashley.
Thank you, Mr. President. Our office has been hard at work collecting our delinquent garbage accounts. We've been pretty successful, and since our latest round of letters have went out in the first week of July, we've collected over $22,000 in delinquent accounts payments, and we also have folks rapidly signing up for payment plans, and we've had some folks that have paid in full. We are going to be pressing forward. We've previously had council's approval to ramp up collection efforts, particularly on our 15 highest, most delinquent accounts, and we're going to be pressing forward with that in the coming weeks. And if anybody does want to get signed up on a payment plan or talk about different payment options, please contact our office. We'd be happy to help you. And that's all for my report.
Need a motion to accept the solicitor's report and pay the fees due to Tucker Aaronsburg Attorneys for invoice 675996 dated August 16th, 2024, totaling $6,640.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Question on a motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Do you want me to make the next motion? I also have a motion to authorize the solicitor to proceed with the condemnation process of the structure located at 1139 California Avenue as a result of numerous property maintenance and structural code violations.
Need a motion on the floor to authorize this?
So moved.
Second.
A motion and a second. Question on a motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
And then we have one resolution on the agenda tonight. It's Resolution 2024-25, a resolution to make refunds of certain real property taxes to certain property owners as hereinafter listed by reason of official change order, gentrification, issued by the Allegheny County Board of Assessments, Appeals, and Review, as well as abatements or overpayments.
Need a motion to approve resolution 2024-25?
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Question on a motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Do we have any new business tonight?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that the microchip scanner that was donated by Gray Paws Sanctuary to us last month, I believe it was, is now installed in the lobby over here. It's accessible 24/7, and is for, anybody can use it anytime if they find a lost dog, they can bring it down. There's instructions on how to use it as well on the wall back there. So, and that's it.
Do we have any old business? Taking on September 9th, 2024, 6:45 council workshop meeting, September 16th, 2024, 6:45 council workshop meeting, 7:30 the same night, council meeting. Need a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
What's that?
Go back to the game.